If pretense had another name, it would be Meghan Markle, because she has mastered the art of twisting and turning her emotions whenever the cameras are on her. But there have been many times when the cameras caught her mask slipping. Watch until the end, because the moment she was supposed to be mourning, she was caught smiling. The first mask slip happened on the red carpet. Meghan was waiting for her turn to speak about her latest exploits, clearly hoping to grab the spotlight. But her turn wasn't coming fast enough because the person before her took too long. Meghan's face immediately showed irritation, but look at how her eyes change when she knows she is being watched. That's not composure, that's pure pretense. Emotions don't switch that fast unless the mask is slipping. But that's small compared to what comes next. She gets visibly irritated when Harry talks instead of her. She loves the spotlight so much that she can't handle it shifting even for a second. Whenever Harry takes the stage, Meghan's body language gives her away. She blinks more, her neck stiffens, her jaw tightens. The irritation is written all over her face for everyone to see. Even during their engagement interview, Meghan's mask cracked. Every time Harry spoke too much, she clenched her jaw and looked uncomfortable, as if she wasn't happy unless she was the one talking. Look at the constant blinking. She is having a hard time keeping her emotions in check. I wonder how she treats Harry in private. When an interviewer asked Harry about how much he knew about Meghan before meeting her, Harry forgot to lie. Maybe he was supposed to say that Meghan was her dream girl, but instead, he said that he didn't know her at all. And then, just look at the reaction of Meghan.
So how much did you, Prince Harry, know about Meghan? Had you seen her on TV?
No, I'd never even heard about her until this friend said Meghan Markle. I was like, right, okay, give me a bit of background. What's going on here? So no, I'd never watched Suits. I'd never heard of Meghan before, and I was.
Even on courtesy visits with Harry, whenever he takes the spotlight during their welcomes, Meghan's mask slips fast. She doesn't enjoy those moments because the attention is on her husband instead of her, and her reaction shows it clearly. She really hates it when people do not talk about her. Now, this is the one I find the creepiest. The look she gives to the Archbishop during her wedding just sends chills down your spine. And when she becomes aware that her mask has slipped, she suddenly breaks eye contact and changes her expression. And what about during the chariot patrol? Instead of waving to the crowd gathered to welcome her, Meghan quickly turned her face away, almost as if she didn't want them to see the displeasure written all over it. Now, being forgetful isn't a crime, but Meghan seems to think it is. During an interview, the host forgot her name and even mixed up the show she starred in. Instead of laughing it off, Meghan reacted with an angry glare that shocked not only the interviewer, but also the cameraman capturing the moment. And it doesn't stop there. This type of behavior has been recurring. Meghan often makes faces when she doesn't get the recognition she thinks she deserves. If interviewers ask the wrong questions, she smiles on the surface, but her irritation slips through quickly.
Just watch her face when the attention isn't fully on her. It drops. She gets mad. She doesn't like it when somebody else is talking. Here's another interview. If they don't ask exactly what she wants, or she doesn't feel like she's recognized enough, she makes faces like this where she gets mad.
One glaring example was during an interview with Larry King. He asked her co-star a question instead of her, and Meghan's jaw immediately tightened. The annoyance was crystal clear. She wasn't even trying to hide it. Still on interviews, Meghan loves to own the spotlight, and the moment it shifts away, her mood changes. At a movie premiere interview, she was having the best red carpet moment of her life when her co-actress slipped in to add her view. Instead of nodding along or agreeing with her colleague, Meghan's face instantly changed, showing she wasn't happy with that subtle interruption. But her mask doesn't just slip in front of interviewers or her husband, it even slips with her own family. During an interview, her mother was answering a question, and Meghan's face darkened as she glared at her. That one look said it all. She didn't like the spotlight being taken away, not even by her mom. But the most shocking moment came during the Queen's death. While the world mourned, Meghan was caught smiling at the funeral. She appeared to fake sadness during the service, but when she thought the cameras weren't on her, she smirked. That's not grief, that's false sadness slipping into visible satisfaction. A villain-level display at one of the most sensitive moments imaginable. Everybody loves children, but when it comes to Meghan, even the slightest playful move from a child can make her mask slip and reveal her other side. A child played too close to her, and in an instant, her smiling demeanor vanished completely. And let's not forget the Fortune Most Powerful Women Summit. Allegedly, Meghan paid $13,000 just to be on the speaker's list rather than being invited as an honored guest. She spun her appearance as proof she was among the most sought-after women in the world. But then came the jab. Fortune editor Ellen McGritt implied Meghan wasn't the most powerful person in that room. Meghan's demeanor changed instantly. She looked annoyed, pouting, and unable to hide her displeasure. Screenshots from the event caught every bit of it.
You're not the only powerful woman, even in this community.
She gives stares that could kill almost instantly, no matter where she goes. Those stares say one thing loud and clear: stay away. Meghan seems to see enemies everywhere, all the time. Even her half-brother allegedly said she should never be left alone with children or animals unsupervised. On a business podcast titled Aspire with Emma Grede, Meghan had multiple slip-ups that got people talking. When the topic of cooking came up, she quickly said she loves cooking, but the mask slipped. Her relaxed demeanor shifted into something a little unsettling.
And I love being in the kitchen. I've always loved cooking. And I love being in the kitchen. I've always loved cooking. And I love being in the kitchen. I've always loved cooking.
Oh my God.
And it didn't stop there. When asked a particular question, she answered yes without hesitation, but her facial expression told a completely different story. The look on her face betrayed her words, making it clear that what she said and what she truly felt were not the same.
Now,
she's doing so well.
she is doing so well.
She's doing so well.
Okay, she's shaking her head. You know that sometimes we shake with our heads to emphasize something. She's doing so well. That is a possibility. But one thing that we absolutely do not do is that, you see what she did with her jaw? Oh my God. There's a
She's doing so well.
From smiling at a royal funeral to being visibly irritated when Harry speaks, Meghan's behavior is unsettling. These mask slip moments reveal more than her carefully polished image ever could. So, these were just a few of Meghan's infamous slip-ups. Which one do you find the creepiest? Comment below. See you in the next video.